So today we're checking out something that honestly feels way more futuristic than a document scanner should. This is the ScanSnap iX2500 wireless or USB high-speed cloud-enabled document, photo and receipt scanner, and at first glance, yeah, it's a scanner. Not exactly the most exciting category in tech. But after using this thing for a while, I realized this might actually be one of the biggest productivity upgrades for people working from home, students, small businesses, or literally anyone drowning in paperwork. And the crazy part is how simple it makes everything. Right out of the box, the setup is clean. Matte black finish, compact footprint, premium feel, and then front and center there's this massive 5-inch touchscreen that immediately makes it feel more modern than almost every scanner I've used before. Most scanners still feel stuck in 2015, but this one actually feels smart. Now the big selling point here is speed. And this thing is fast. We're talking high-speed duplex scanning, meaning it scans both sides of a document at the same time. So instead of manually flipping pages or waiting forever, you just load the stack into the feeder, and it flies through them. And that auto document feeder? It holds up to 100 pages. That changes everything. Because instead of scanning page by page like old school scanners, you can basically dump an entire stack of paperwork into this thing and walk away. Receipts, contracts, tax papers, homework, handwritten notes, business invoices, photo prints. It handles all of it surprisingly well. And the accuracy is impressive too. The text recognition is sharp, image scans look clean, and it automatically detects page sizes, rotates documents correctly, removes blank pages, and even cleans up background noise. So the final files actually look organized without needing extra editing afterward. That's one of the biggest themes with this scanner. It removes friction. Because normally scanning documents is annoying. Nobody enjoys it. But this turns it into something that's basically automatic. Now one of the coolest features is the wireless connectivity. You can connect this thing over Wi-Fi and scan directly to your laptop, desktop, phone, or cloud services without plugging in cables every time. And yes, USB support is still there if you want the fastest and most stable connection. But wireless is definitely the way most people are going to use this. And honestly, that's where the experience feels premium. You walk up, tap the touchscreen, choose where the file goes, and within seconds it's uploaded directly to cloud storage or your computer. No complicated setup. No weird menus. No outdated software experience. And speaking of software, the ScanSnap ecosystem is surprisingly polished. The OCR performance is solid, meaning scan documents become searchable PDFs automatically. So if you scan hundreds of files, you can actually search for keywords later instead of manually opening every document. That sounds small until you actually use it. For students, this could digitize notebooks and assignments. For businesses, it's perfect for invoices and contracts. For content creators, it's great for organizing paperwork and receipts. And for home offices, this might completely eliminate physical clutter. I also like how versatile this thing is. A lot of scanners struggle with different paper types, but this handled receipts, business cards, thick paper, glossy photos, and standard documents without constantly jamming. That reliability matters more than people realize. Because once a scanner starts failing or jamming every few scans, you stop wanting to use it. This one feels dependable. And then there's the touchscreen. Honestly, this might sound minor, but having a large responsive display completely changes the experience. Instead of dealing with tiny buttons or confusing software menus, everything is visual and easy to navigate. You can create custom scan profiles too. So maybe one button sends documents directly to Google Drive, another sends receipts to Dropbox, and another emails PDFs instantly. Once you set it up, the workflow becomes ridiculously efficient. And yeah, it's definitely aimed at people who scan frequently. If you scan one page every 3 months, this is probably overkill. But if scanning is part of your routine, this becomes one of those tech products you end up appreciating every single day. Kind of like a really good mechanical keyboard or ultra-wide monitor. Not flashy at first, but once you use it, going back feels painful. Another thing I noticed is how quiet it is compared to older office scanners. It still makes noise obviously, but it's smoother and less aggressive. The motors feel refined. And the overall experience just feels premium. Now let's talk about who this is really for. If you're running a small business, handling invoices, customer forms, tax records, or contracts, this makes organization insanely easy. If you're a student, you can digitize notes, assignments, and research papers quickly. If you work remotely, this turns your desk into a much cleaner digital workspace. And if you're someone trying to go paperless, this might honestly be the best investment for productivity. Because the biggest advantage here isn't just speed, it's convenience. That's what separates good tech from great tech. Great tech removes effort. And that's exactly what this scanner does. Now obviously it's not cheap. Premium scanners never are. But after using it, I understand where the price goes. Fast scanning, wireless support, cloud integration, huge document feeder, smart software, reliable performance, large touchscreen. It all adds up into something that feels genuinely professional. And honestly, there aren't many scanners that make me want to talk about scanners. But this one actually impressed me. So if you've been looking for a high-speed scanner that can handle documents, photos, and receipts without turning the process into a headache, the ScanSnap iX2500 is definitely worth checking out. Hi guys, if you want to buy this ScanSnap iX2500 wireless or USB high-speed cloud-enabled document, photo and receipt scanner, then please visit the link provided in the description. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.